say we didn't create a lot. We lacked a little bit that cutting edge, but managed to create some moments in the end of the game and got the goal. So I think that's an unbelievable mentality from us.
Can you talk just a bit about Mads Roerslev, because he's not a name that many people nationally know, and obviously maybe for a guy of 22, he's not played that much football in his senior career, and that was his first goal, I think. What a great achievement for him. Yeah,
fantastic. I agree. I think it's a fantastic Brentford story and a great story in general. It's classic us. We are buying a young player that I completely agree. He hadn't played a full season ever in his career for any team. And then we were building over some time, and now we played, I think, 4 or 5 starts in the Premier League and growing. So great assist and even better goal today.
We're going to take it back next, please.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Tony.
You must be so pleased with the character of your team today, because for long periods, especially in the first half, you go behind early on. They were playing some good football. We really had to sort of struggle to get a foothold in the game, but you just persevered, didn't you, your players?
Yeah, agree. Tony, bang on. I think it shows top character, but we constantly talk about that hard work, togetherness, and attitude. And they show that in abundance today, I would say. In the first half, we definitely struggled. We, on the ball, just bad, slow, not top. But we managed still to give very few chances away. Good goal by them, but, really defend well. So we have that foundation. Second half, a bit better without being fantastic on the ball still. And then you need that magic sometimes for some of your players. Wissa showed that great first goal, very good goal. And second half, I thought actually, until we scored, I don't think that Villa bothered us. They didn't create anything. Maybe they looked a tiny bit more dangerous, but never created anything. Then we scored, and then they had the Inks chance, where Alvaro made a fantastic save, and then we saw the game out. So maybe it was more a draw today, but I think at Villa Park, it was more a tight win to us, but it was only a draw.
Can you just talk us through possible injuries to Sergi and Matthias? They both came off. Do you know what the situation is with both of those?
Yeah. So first, I think also with that in mind, we had to make 2 subs with injuries. We have quite a few injuries already. It's so impressive that we managed to get through this game with 3 points. I don't know yet exactly. It's something with the hip for Matthias. I really hope it's a minor one. That's what I expect. And Sergi, I don't know, honestly, how much. It was something with the hamstring, but I don't know how much it is. We will assess him tomorrow.
Great. Thanks, Thomas.
You're welcome.
Jim Lebeck, please.
Hi, Thomas. Congratulations. Great. Obviously, Christian Norgard picked up quite a harsh booking. What do you think? I mean, the sort of discipline it takes to carry on competing like he did when you're on a yellow, is that something that you're quite pleased with the way he came through that?
Yeah, definitely, because we know Christian is pretty good to get these yellows, but he's also so far good at not get the second yellow. I think it's very important because he's playing in the middle of the park. We know, I think maybe he won the most tackles or something like that in Premier League. I think that's the stats I've read somewhere. And he's getting into so many 50-50 duels. So it's easy to get a second yellow or maybe an unfair second yellow for whatever reason. So you need to stay extremely disciplined and have a fantastic decision making. So I agree, it's very important. Very important.
What do you put the slow first half down to? I mean, obviously a lot of energy against Man City in the week. Was it that? Because it was quite sort of lethargic, really, in the first half. Second half, what did you say to him at half time?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why. Actually, we wanted to start fast. We just looked so slow in every action. We never managed to get in, and the little bit, not the character, but the body language, was low, and I don't know why. A second half, but before the game, I spoke a lot about mentality. It's mentality that will win us this game because it's going to be a tight game. And I actually spoke about the Brighton game. I said, hopefully it's going to be like Watford and Everton, where we started well and kept going, and then maybe in the end, we just pure determination and moved the ball well, won the game. But it could be like Brighton, I said. And then we need to stay in the game. If we concede, don't concede the second one. Yeah. And it was actually more or less like Brighton, except that we didn't concede the second one. A bit of magic from Wissa, and then strong mentality second half.
Finally, from me, I think Tony sort of touched on it earlier, but you lose Sergi, and then you bring on Saman, who sits in at sort of effectively left wing back. I mean, does that speak quite a lot about the versatility that you've got in this squad?
Yeah, I agree. I think we want to play one of our players most of the time as an offensive wing back, because we also had Dominic Thompson that done well there, but we want a little bit more also because some of the crosses came first half from Sergi against Cass. We knew that could be a good situation. I think we created 5 crosses from that situation. So we wanted to keep doing that where we went in and then produced a cross. And also someone is really good on the ball. But also I agree, it shows a lot about the versatility in the squad, but also from someone.
Brilliant. Lovely. Thanks very much, Thomas. Cheers.
Please, Jay from The Athletic.
Congratulations, Thomas. I just wanted to ask you about Mads again, because I know we've spoken before about how good he's been defensively, especially against St. Maximin at Newcastle and against Man City. So I wanted to know if you've kind of been working with him on the training ground about contributing more going forward, and obviously it's paid off massively today.
Yeah, in general, we want our wing-backs to attack the last line. So across from the opposite side, we want him to be in almost like a wing, not almost, as a winger in the box. And he was where he should be, where the ball dropped for Shant and he played it wide. We want him to be a winger in that situation. And it was a decent first finish, even better second finish. But we want him to be in there, definitely.
And then I just wanted to ask about Johan's goal. Did that feel almost as if it changed the momentum of the game? Because like you said, the build-up play was a little bit slow in the first half, and then bang, Vissa scores, and then you come out second half and, you can kind of kick on from there.
Yeah, sometimes you need that magic moment in a game where it didn't work. So we were definitely low on everything, quality and energy first half, for whatever reason that happens. But then you need some of the players to step up and make something magical. And we when we needed that the most, the Wizard did that. And I agree, it changed the momentum. Second half, I would say, was very even both ways. I still thought that we went a bit higher, won the ball a bit higher in the pressure. And then I think the players came on and did well.
And then final question from me. We've now played 19 games, so we're halfway through the season, 12 points above the bottom 3. So I know you only focus on one game at a time, but just how much confidence does that give you in the dressing room that you're probably above where you expected to be at this point?
I don't know if we're above, but honestly, of course, I know all about the 40 points and blah, 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 but we haven't set a point target. It is literally next game and then as high as possible. But I agree, 19 games, okay, 23 points. I think, again, taking into consideration all the injuries, I think we've been unbelievably hard done by injuries to key players. If you look across more or less any other team, maybe apart from Leeds. And it's just hit us very hard. So it's massive praise to the team to get so many points. And I actually think looking over the 19 games, we should deserve more, which is crazy. And then I want to praise a lot of the players that had to step in and just perform in Premier League, which is quite remarkable.
Thank you, Thomas. Congratulations again and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Thank you, Jay.
Last but by no means least, we'll go to Ahmed.
Hi, Thomas. Good to see you again. Emiliano Buendia, again, like in the past, caused your side some problems and had a good first half. How would you feel like your side dealt with him in the second half?
Hi, Ahmed. I think I agree. Buendia, I think he's a very good player. We knew that he could have some decisive moment in the game, and he did. Great assist for Ings. I think second half, in general, we were just a tiny bit stronger and taking care of him and stepped a little bit more aggressively on him when he was on the ball.
Again, despite conceding, Ethan Pinnock managed to win 7 out of his 10 duels today, which was the highest of any defender. How important is he to your back three system?
I think Ethan is proven to be one of our best players in the last 3 years, and defensively he's a beast. He's winning so many duels. I think actually like the rest of the team, started so slow and bad. Passed the ball out of the pitch and with no pressure on. But he grew into the game.
And lastly, we saw a couple of days ago, Norgard signed a new deal. Could you give us any update on Janssen's contract situation?
First, very pleased with Christian, and he's signing a deal. I think he's been pivotal to the rise of Brentford, one of many players. I think Pontus is another player that's been fantastic, and we will assess a lot of our players this coming spring.